Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Pinky, and I'm here with
Antoine Blvck.
Antoine Blvck, the rapper, artist, amazing visual creator. Like,
Thank you.
we out here in Houston. Tell us, Antoine, like, are you from Houston? Have you been here? What do you do?
So I'm not from Houston. I'm originally from Detroit. I just moved to Houston like 2 or 3 years ago. I really moved here because it was like a dope spot for young professionals, and it was like everybody was like blowing up out of Houston. So I'm like, okay, let me go to Houston, make the stallion start blowing up. Everybody, a lot of people. So I was like, let me go see what it's.
So you hopped on when Megan was popping. So
yeah, like when she first blew up, I was in Charlotte. That's when her first song, like Big Old Freak, came out.
Like North Carolina.
Yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Where the baby is from.
Exactly.
So you could have just been like, hey, the baby.
He was blowing up too, though. He really was. Like, but I don't know. Houston was just calling me, so I just came out here.
And how's it been working out for you?
It's really been good, honestly. So it's really been like feel like I've been like flourishing and like stepping out of my comfort zone a lot more since I don't know people. I'm like forced to like put myself out there. So
you definitely caught my eye with your visuals, and like your Instagram is popping and all the videos you got out, like dope videos. Like, I just have to say, awesome. Like, you got to keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
For who you doing it for, whoever that is, all them people. So tell us about a song that you most recently dropped.
My most recent song is So Paid. I just dropped it like maybe a month ago. I just put out the visual like 3 weeks ago. So it's doing really good on YouTube and doing really good on Spotify. So go check that out.
So Paid
by Antoine Blvck on all streaming platforms, but the video is super dope on YouTube.
It's very dope. What was the ideal behind that, like creation wise?
I kind of just wanted something that was more like cinematic. Like, I didn't really want something that was just like a bunch of like random visuals. I kind of wanted to tell like a little bit of a story with it, so that's why it's kind of like I was,
tell
at
us
one place
the story, because we didn't peep it.
The song name is So Paid, obviously, so it's like haircut, rent paid, feeling good, feeling so paid. Start off in the barber shop, and it transitions into like a car wash scene where you're just feeling good, getting ready to go out. I didn't get to the night part that's coming. Part 2 is going to be coming out soon, but yeah, it was just something just really dope and fun. And Freddie Dang helped me put that together. He's like a poppin' visual artist out here, or a videographer out here. He worked with Mama Leo and a bunch of other people, so he's definitely like legit. So
shout out to him. But no, the visual was dope. Like, I really recommend everybody go check it out. I just want to say, like, what inspired you to start making music?
Honestly, I've been into music a really long time, maybe since I was in like, I don't know, maybe like 8th or 9th grade, but I didn't start like putting out music until a year ago. I was just like too afraid. So I really wanted to just start like having more representation for like other LGBTQ rappers in the industry. Like, everybody doesn't have to be like one way, or the other way. There's like people in between. You don't have to be super flamboyant. You don't have to be overly masculine or DL. It's like people in between. I feel like I kind of fall in that like middle spectrum where you kind of can't tell a little bit. Well, you can tell when I start talking, I feel like, but if you were just looking at me just like
but at the same time, it doesn't really matter, because there's so many different, views and images and representations of different genders, sexualities, and all type of representation. So it really don't matter what you looking like, if you flamboyant or not flamboyant.
Exactly.
But that's awesome. Like, I think you're probably the first gay artist on my show. Yeah.
Okay, repping for the gays. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's a record right there. So we got a shout out to Antoine Blvck, here on Lapinkky the show, the first gay artist. Would you call yourself a rapper or an artist?
I feel like right now I'm a rapper. I feel like once I get into doing other things, as far as like expanding my sound, expanding like just like my content, maybe I can then call myself an artist. But for right now, I like write rap records. I do rap songs, so I'm a rapper.
Can you freestyle?
Child, I can freestyle rehearsed.
Wait, I don't think that's the same.
It's not the same, child.
Okay.
Look, I'm more of like a writer, honestly. Like, I really like to take my time and like plan out and like write like songs. Like, so I'm not like the type of person that's about to like rap about somebody's like ugly ass shoes or something like that. But I can, but it'll be just like kind of bad.
Okay.
So
I mean, at least you're honest, because a lot of people would not be honest.
Listen, because I can't have you ask me to do it next.
Because you know that was coming. If you was gonna be like, yeah, I can freestyle, we finna find out. But it's all good. It's all good. Your music is insane. Like for someone who's just, I don't know, started, I guess you can say, who's just started putting things out, I fucks with it.
Thank you.
You definitely give me like Saucy Santana vibes.
Yes,
like
I
how
love
do you
him.
feel about being like related to other, gay artists out there?
Listen, I love Saucy Santana. I love Lil Nas X. There's a new up and coming rapper called Kid Ken, Dre Bay. It's like a bunch of LGBT rappers out there, and I think that they are all dope. So, I mean, I don't have no problem being compared to them. I think that that's like super dope that I'm even, would be in that conversation with them because they're like popping. So.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's a lot more like you got to work harder because you are gay in Houston and you're black and just like you're breaking all these different stigmas against it? So do you feel like you have to come harder?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like everything I do kind of has to be like extraordinary or extraordinary. Everything I do has to be kind of be like extraordinary. So like you kind of can't just come basic. Like I feel like if I come maybe like a mediocre rap, maybe I'll like step up the visual or something. You kind of got to always have something that's going to keep the people looking or trying to come back for more. You don't want to just be like another single person on somebody's feed that's just
yes.
Like
and that just brings me to like my next question. Like what separates you? Like what makes you different than just Lil Nas X or Saucy Santana or like any other, Gunna rapper out there? Like what separates you from these artists that are at the top?
Well, aside from just being me, I feel like that there's so many different types of people out there in the world. It's definitely a lane that Lil Nas X represents. It's a lane that I represent, just being myself. Somebody's gonna relate to me more than they can relate to you, or X, Y, and Z. So just me being me alone is just what separates me. But I would just say that I'm more just edgy a little bit. I'm kind of like, don't really care what people think about me, and I just really like to just get out there and just rap. Like I don't really do it for like mainstream or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So I just want people to just
something you
enjoy
love.
shit. Yeah.
Okay, so where do you see this going for you? Like 5 years?
I'm trying to already have me some songs on Billboard. I'm trying to be performing at the BET Awards, stuff like that. So I just see myself just going up and up and up. I want to hear myself on the radio.
So what are you doing now? Like, do you, go out and do shows? Do you reach out to like radio stations? Like, what are you doing right now?
So right now I'm in the process of doing like a lot of interviews. I just did another interview that's going to be coming out. I think they're going to put it out in January. Just trying to, get out there and network, go to the clubs, meet the DJs, talk to the people that's popping. I was recently at the club and I saw a bunch of guys from Bad Boys Club. Yeah. So I was kind of conversing with some of them.
They hot. You should.
Listen, they popping. They really popping.
I think you will fit.
Yeah, I was talking to some of them. So yeah, it's just getting out there, networking, rubbing elbows with people.
Antoine Blvck, you guys, shooting awesome videos. Like, what does it mean to you for the representation of like the females that were in your videos, or like how do you position these females in your life? Like how you represent them?
Well, I just feel like just being a woman in general, I'm not a woman, but with you ladies being women, I feel like that there's so much like stigma on like you gotta look like this, you gotta be this, you have to be this in a box. So when I was like doing my videos, I kind of wanted people that are more like deeper skin tone, curvilicious, just people that you wouldn't normally see. Like, I mean, you would normally see them in the video, but I want like just people that look like me, look like people like my family, my sisters, my mom, my aunties, stuff like that. Like I want it to be relatable, like realistic. Like I'm not about to have like a bunch of like 6'1" Latina models with like perfect boobs and perfect, no, like that's not real. Like I don't hang around them in real life. Like yeah, that'll be nice for aesthetic, but I want what I'm really doing to represent what I really got going on. So
I can dig it. So what's coming out next from Antoine Blvck? Like what can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm working on an EP. I want that to come out the first quarter of the year, maybe by like February or March. Working on like my next video I'm gonna put out, trying to do that soon, and just a couple freestyles. I'm about to start really turning it up in 2023. Yeah. So 2021 or 2022 I was kind of lax because I had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, but I really I'm about to turn up the heat in 2023, honestly.
So we're gonna look out for you this coming
Definitely,
year.
definitely.
Okay. I can see it. Tell us something interesting about you that people probably wouldn't know just from your visuals.
Something interesting about me that people wouldn't know.
Tell us the deep, dark secrets of Antoine.
Oh, I don't like to say this because people always ask me this one particular question, but I'm gonna say it. I used to be on like a swimming team.
A swimming team?
Like literally.
Like,
a swimming
are you
team.
good though?
Yeah, I was good. I was good.
you know you could be on the team.
Yeah, no, I used to compete in the meets and everything, and I used to have to wear a Speedo. That used always the question was like, do you have to wear like one of them thongs? It's not a thong, it's a Speedo, and I did have to wear one.
So what was your swim stroke or whatever?
I swam freestyle and backstroke, 100 free and 100 back.
Okay, so he might could save your life if you drown, then maybe.
Not if you're doing all of that wailing and hitting me, I'm not gonna let your ass drown, but.
Well, Antoine Blvck, I appreciate you for coming to Lapinkky the show. We got all these tidbits about who you are and, you know, things that people probably haven't heard of you. You want to give any shout outs before we let you go?
Yes, I want to just shout out to anybody and everybody who has ever supported me, supporting me in the past, supporting me in the future. You can check me out on Antoine Blvck on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Every platform. My music goes on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. So hit those links, run it up, everything. Thank y'all for the support, and I love you.